Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So today we're going to be doing a badass Battle Pass stream. We're going to be checking out Season 4's Victory Sector Blueprint that you can earn by... You do need to own the Battle Pass and complete it. But should you own it and complete it, you will get access to the Victory Sector, which provides a bunch of CoD points, a blueprint, and an operator skin. So yeah, today we're mainly going to be checking out the blueprint. Although I do have to say, I think in the last few seasons, the Victory Sector, at least in Modern Warfare 3, the focus has definitely been on the operator skin more so than the blueprint. The blueprint has been kind of like okay, nothing super special, whereas the operator skins have been like pretty, next level kind of cool stuff, right? It's just that in CoD it's very difficult to showcase an operator skin in first-person game, right? So I prefer showcasing the blueprint from the Victory Sector, and then we've equipped the operator skin for this stream. But it's not like a focal point as far as the stream goes. We'll take a peek at the operator skin at the end of the stream, and I'll just close look at it. But like I said, for the stream's sake, we're gonna be checking out the Victory Sector Blueprint, which is the assault rifle DG-56 all in vain. So yeah, let's go ahead and see it. DG-56 all in vain Victory Sector for Season 4's Battle Pass. Let's play the preview animation and get a closer look. Like I said, you do need to own the Battle Pass. You do need to complete it within the season. And then the Victory Sector rewards are all yours. And this is the blueprint that you get with it. Looks alright. I haven't yet tried it out. It reminds me like there's been a few DG-56 blueprints that I've checked out. Well, a couple. This will be the third one. And in one of the streams, we did like a little cursed micro barrel kind of build where we kept the DG-56 really small and stuff like that. Reminds me of the build I did for that. It's different. There's other attachments in comparison to that one. But just, that kind of like compact DG-56 build concept is definitely prevalent in this one too. It is cool, but I think there's a few blueprints that are, similar to this design throughout the Battle Pass, which kind of reduces like the kind of specialness of this one, I guess, right? Because there's other like blueprints that have that similar design element. So yeah, I do feel like even though it's a decent looking blueprint, it's falling under that kind of like the last few seasons where it's like, the blueprint isn't super special. Operator skin's great, but it's a Victory Sector blueprint. Hopefully this would have been something, next level, but it is decent though, decent looking one. Like I said, I think more than anything, it falls like into the like not super special, like it, because there's other blueprints in the like Battle Pass that have that same design, the same design elements, right? So the blueprint does come with 5 solid attachments. Let's go ahead and see what you're getting. Get the DG-58 micro barrel, which is aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, sprint speed at the cost of recoil control, and aiming idle sway. The Cronin Intless MSP-12 optic, precision sight picture, aiming stability, hip fire and tack stand spread, aim down sight speed at the cost of light visible in ADS. I really don't like when lasers are visible when you're aiming down sights. So not the biggest fan of this optic for multiplayer. I don't mind it so much for zombies, but multiplayer I don't really like it. Hardened rubber CQC butt plate. Aim down sight speed, aim walking speed, and movement speed at the cost of recoil control and firing aim stability. FSS light stand comb, sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed at the cost of aiming idle sway and aim walking speed. And then the 5.56 NATO low grain rounds, which is a recoil control at the cost of damage range and bullet velocity. So yeah, this is the build that you get. Let's go ahead and change some attachments and see what it looks like if you decide to rebuild it in a different way. Different muzzle attachments, barrels. I think they need to remove the barrel if you want to add an underbarrel. Cannot. The underbarrel is locked when you have the micro barrel. It looks like a laser will be locked if you have the optic. So let's go to the optic first and then we'll remove it and throw on a laser. So yeah, underbarrel locked to the barrel. Change the barrel if you want to add the underbarrel. Laser locked because optic has the laser. So change the optic if you want to add a laser. Different laser. Why is this still locked? Oh my god, the laser is locked to barrel also. So if you have the optic, it'll lock the laser and the barrel. So you need to remove both for laser. Interesting. So yeah, laser. Different stocks if you change that around. Comb. Whoops. Magazine attachments. Ammunition shouldn't change anything visually. So yeah, that's the blueprint, the way you get it, and if you decide to change attachments around. This is the stats for the blueprint. Movement speeds at 5.0 m-s. I just want to see one. Just want to see the bullet velocity on it. 600 is not bad. This is the camo coverage. So you do retain elements like the green veins or whatever I guess it is. It's supposed to be. Mastery camos. Looks pretty cool. I'm guessing those green veins are glow in the dark. It looks pretty good on these zombie masteries, like this one and this one. Prestige. And solid colors. So not a complete loss if you add camos to it, but clearly some work better than others. Okay, let's jump in, try it out. Like I said, I have equipped the operator skin. So that would be the final operator skin. We'll take a closer look at it at the end. As I said, focus is on the blueprint for the stream. I don't really, like, dude, I don't really want to play quarry with this gun. Like, this is going to be a close range weapon. Like, quarry's not good. Anyway, give it a go.
UAV is active. Enemy securing Bravo. Charlie secure. We've taken the lead. Securing objective Alpha. Enemy's taking Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. Captured 2 objectives. Get them secure. We're losing Charlie. Charlie. Enemy currently holds all objectives. Objective Bravo secure.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Counter UAV is down.
We're taking Alpha.
Got your back.
Alpha secure. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy securing Bravo. We've lost Bravo.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time.
We're taking Bravo. Secure those positions. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Securing objective Bravo. UAV on station. We're taking Bravo.
Hey.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy is gaining ground. Push it back. Securing objective Bravo. We're losing Alpha. Bravo. Securing objective Bravo. We control Bravo. Friendly UAV online. Enemies taking Bravo. Hostile cluster mine detected. Friendly Mosquito deployed. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Enemy securing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it. Bravo. Hostile bomb drone is active. Securing objective Bravo. Objective Bravo secure. Enemy taking Bravo. We're taking Charlie.
Copy. UAV is on
Enemy securing Bravo. Counter UAV standing by. Enemies taking Alpha. We've lost Alpha.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Get them secure.
UAV is being
Hostile cluster mine active. Taking Bravo. Enemy bomb drone in the area.
UAV is bingo fuel.
Ready to deploy. We're getting hit hard. Securing objective Bravo.
Copy. UAV is on.
We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. All objectives are under hostile control. We control Alpha.
Copy. Counter UAV deployed. Running interference.
Mission failed. Return to base.
What's up, Slayer? more of a splatter effect. Not really.
Deathmatch.
Yeah.
Your mission is simple. Eliminate them all. We've secured the lead.
Ah, they stick to
Friendly UAV on station.
Enemy in the area.
We've lost the lead. The enemy's taken the lead. Overhead. Hostile UAV in We've lost the lead. We have taken the lead. The enemy's taken the lead. Lost the lead. Enemy UAV active.
Dude, the teammates are so fucking shit, man. What is...
Friendly FAE inbound. Enemy UAV active.
Enemy in the area! I'm taking fire! I'm fucking six! Loading! Multiple threats here!
Ammo here.
Throwing sensor!
On your six.
We've secured it. Friendly UAV online. The enemy's taking the lead.
UAV is on station.
Switching backs!
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Friendly mosquito active. Friendly UAV on station.
Dropping ammo here.
1 minute remaining. Hostile UAV ready.
Copy. Counter UAV on station. Running interference. Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Down ahead!
30 seconds remaining. Enemy UAV active.
Hi.
Seconds remaining. Mission compromised.
What a nonsense match that was. It was too campy, man. This laser is giving away my position. Yeah, I really didn't like the lays on it. This Tokyo map is trash, dude. It plays campy always, dude, too. It's just a really shitty map. Like, I thought it'd be like more like an aggressive map, but it's not. It plays super campy. It's such a small map too. You'd think it's like, oh yeah, it'll be super aggressive. No, it's just like a camp fest always. Minute you want to like run around on it, it's like a death sentence. Got a pretty cool look to it.
You are cleared to engage
This
any
camo.
enemy threats. We've taken the lead. We've lost the lead.
Teammates, do something, man.
Hostiles deploying the AO. The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. UAV active.
How did that not, man?
Hostile IMS active. Lead, clock ticking. Hostile care package. Hostile emergency airstrike incoming. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile launched a cruise missile. Hostile cluster mine active. Hostile cluster mine detected. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Hostile SAE near your position. Bomb drone is active.
How are fucking teammates so shit, man?
Hostile care package deployed. We're getting hit hard.
Dude, what the fuck, man? What a bunch of campy little shits these guys were. Yeah, it's this blueprint the way you get it, and with camo, dude. It actually would be an okay blueprint if you can move around. But, like, where you have to pre-aim and all, this optic just gives away your position so big time. It just ruins the blueprint. I'm just gonna remove it. Let's do a game without it. I'm gonna remove this also. I don't see why you'd want low grain on it. Let's go with scratch suppressor. And the gun has decent range. It's just that don't put that optic. Use just a regular optic. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Let's do like an adjusted build. Dude, CoD players are just so trash, dude, honestly. Like, they are. They hide in corners the whole game, dude. And then they, like, spam their little fucking claymores and proxy mines and fucking cluster mines. And then they'll still sit in those corners. 2 games in a row where it's just fucking camfest by little shit-stained CoD players. How, man? Where was that respawn, man?
Hostile UAV in the area. Mission time is half complete. Secure the victory. Friendly UAV online. Momentum's are. Keep pushing them back. Friendly mosquito active. Enemy UAV active. Secure the field. Mission accomplished.
Pouring outside. Come inside. Come inside. Come inside. Come inside. Come on. Come inside. So yeah, that was an adjusted build to it. Honestly, like, it would have played better on any map. Any map. Just, I don't understand why they insist on putting these like super bright lasers on these weapons, man. They always ruin the blueprint. It doesn't matter how good the blueprint is, the minute you have these lasers that just give away your position constantly in this game, the way how campy it is, it just ruins it. It was a fun blueprint. It was just like, and I guess like the base build on the blueprint is supposed to be like an aggressive build, right? But like, dude, most of your maps don't play like where it allows for super aggression. I don't know, whatever. Especially the way the player base is in this game, dude. It's just fucking so trash, dude. This is my build for the DG-56 when I went for the camo grind. Like, I made a small adjustment. I put the scratch suppressor. I used to use the Shadow Strike, but this is the better suppressor now. So, that slate reflector, recoil reduction, butt plate, Varanus steady grip, and then the F-Tac MSP hand stop. So yeah, let's go jump in and try it out. I don't use the DG-56 much, so. Let's go with forged. Clean it up a little bit since the barrel looks kind of weird on it. Yeah, I'll just find another lobby. It's not too far gone, but I just don't trust the way the game is. Like, I suspect enemies are like 2 kills away from like advanced UAV or some shit like that, and it's just like, dude, I don't want to deal with that. Give me a fresh game. The build on this like blueprint, it's not a bad idea to have that extra boost of ADS, right, from the optic. It's not a bad idea considering this is supposed to be an aggressive like build for the weapon, right? It's just like, dude, the enemies I come across, dude, you need to slow peek sometimes. You need to like be a little more cautious. Whereas, dude, this is that same lobby, dude. Why are you putting me in this shit? Same shit lobby, guarantee they're still losing massively. Probably even worse now. Probably got a gunship up. You just can't be given it. Like, dude, since 2019, like Modern Warfare 2019, like, dude, those visible lasers have always been some of the worst attachments you can put on your gun for multiplayer. Absolutely the worst. Gives your position away completely in considering this game. I don't know if these green lines are glow in the dark actually.
Hard point. Secure the target area. Area located. Secure the hard point. Friendly UAV online. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. We've lost the lead. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
I'm just leaving, dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on this map. Dude, how is this not finishing these guys off?
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Teammate, you're so shit, man.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly UAV on station. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Why would you give up this side, dude?
Area.
Teammate was there too, man.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Friendly mosquito deployed. UAV active. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
UAV is being fuel. RTB at this time.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Overwatch kilo in the area.
Fucking loser.
Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile SAE near your hardpoint relocated. Stand by. Enemy UAV active. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. UAV ready to deploy.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV active.
UAV is being fuel. RTB at this time. Copy. Counter UAV is offline.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Hardpoint compromised. The area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Copy. UAV.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by.
Changing mags.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the Center base.
Fucking bunch of quitters too, man. Brilliant. Dude, I hate saying this, but this build is ass. Like, my build is fucking trash, dude. This is so bad. Like, it took way too many, like, bursts to, like, kill enemies. I don't know if it's the gun or the build. It's so bad. I wouldn't bother with this one. So we're going to try out someone who knows what they're doing when it comes to builds. This is DheXclusiveAce's stealth build. DG-56 LS 18 barrel. Slate reflector. He uses a different optic. I prefer the slate, so I'm going to stick with the slate. Harkin OP grip. Bruin heavy support grip. And he used the Shadow Strike, but I know, like, from his videos, the Scratch is the new, like, better option. So we're going to just use the Scratch suppressor. So slightly modified from his build. Optic is different. Muzzle is different. Slightly. But otherwise everything else is the same. Honestly, like, the teammates that, anyway, whatever. No one was playing objective. So I guess that's why teammates quit. But I'd waited they were getting shit on also. And not playing objective also. So it's not like they deserved any reason to complain, I suspect. I'll link Exclusive's channel in the description if you guys want to check him out. I use his build all the time. Like, I generally think he has a pretty good understanding for the weapons because he puts a lot of effort into researching the stuff and, like, testing the stuff.
Secure the target area. Secure the hard point. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Enemy UAV active. We've secured the lead.
What are these guys doing?
On your six.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint relocating. Secure the target area. Hostile UAV in the area.
On your six.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV active. Hostile cluster mine active. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Confirming next target. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Target area updated. Move to the hard point. Hostile mortar strike near your position.
Oi.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Enemy cluster laser.
I marked it for you, man. What are you doing?
It's being looted.
Inside the perimeter.
Changing mags. Multiple throwing grenade.
Compromised. Secure the area. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. You're halfway to mission complete. Finish it. Hostile UAV in the area. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Troops in contact. Fire.
Friendly UAV on station. Confirming next target. Target area updated. Move to the hard point. Got him on the run. Keep up the chase. Enemies inside the perimeter.
This is a much better build than mine. I'm actually gonna replace mine with this one. Way better. More consistent. Yeah, exclusive Ace's stealth build. Yeah, this is better than mine. Way better. I'm actually gonna stop using my build. Like, I think the combination of having the barrel and the like heavy support and all that, it makes it so much easier to use. This is a good build. Highly recommend. Like I said, I'll link Exclusive's channel in the description. Definitely show him a little support. He's a new father. I think he's just had a kid, so throwing some positive vibes and support his way would be appreciated by him, I'm sure. DG-56 all in vain blueprint. Played, somewhat enjoyed, not fully enjoyed, somewhat disappointed. More than anything, I'm like pretty disappointed with this blueprint. Not because of the build, partially because of the build, more the visuals. I just think this is not worthy of Victory Sector anymore, like what they've been doing with the blueprints in the last few battle passes. We'll check out the operator skin. I do think the operator skin's okay. I actually don't really like it, but it's better than the blueprint, that's for sure. So yeah, blueprint looks, it's not like an awful looking blueprint or anything. It's a pretty cool looking blueprint. Camo coverage is decent. Build is partially okay. Like, I think build for what it's supposed to do is like okay, but the reality of the games I get into, it's not great. Like, that's more in line with what it is. I was actually very surprised at the range I could pull off with this build. I wasn't expecting some of the range, so having that optic was actually valuable. It was just the laser was giving away your position way too much that, like, you know, when I was in the lobbies where like the enemy teams were like hard camping and I needed a pre-aim kind of thing before I take a corner or something. It's like, dude, here I am. Look where I'm coming from to the camper sitting behind the corner. They don't even need to hear your footsteps. They'll see exactly which direction and what, like how fast you're coming around, right? It's just so stupid, dude. And then like alternatively, like if you were like to use this build aggressively, the optic wouldn't be as valuable, right? Because like you're gonna be pretty close if you're playing aggressively, that the optic becomes less of a like valuable item. The optic is there, I feel like, because this build does have actual range potential. Like you can sort of get away with some of the range like gunfights, but you're giving away your position way too much, right? Otherwise, I actually didn't mind the build. Like, I was thinking like maybe I'm not gonna like this low grain ammunition and all. Didn't have a problem with it. I actually think it probably added the like extra value to the range because it reduced the recoil, right? So yeah, all the other attachments, I'm like, yeah, I'm digging it. It's just that laser, man, on this optic. It's like, why, man? Just give me a regular optic. So I think that's the main portion where it fell apart. It's just like, personally, these visible lasers just ruin my play style. So I just can't appreciate this for that particular reason, right? But otherwise, the build was, like I said, the ranges were actually not bad with it. You could sort of stretch it out. It was pretty good to be aggressive with, but again, the laser and the players I was playing against weren't allowing that aggression. So it sort of ruined it. Now, the biggest complaint I have with the like blueprint isn't like I said, the laser, the optic, you know, that can be changed, and then you can maintain the blueprint. You can put something else on that'll better suit the build. What you can't change is the visual of the blueprint, and the visual of the blueprint is cool, but it's basically the same or similar design throughout the entire battle pass. So all these like base blueprints that you've gotten throughout the battle pass, a lot of them have this similar design. Not exactly the same. I was just looking at it like during the stream. It wasn't exactly the same, but it's similar enough that it's like, man, this doesn't feel like, a victory sector blueprint, like worthy, right? It just feels like one of those blueprints that could have fit anywhere else in the battle pass, but they've thrown it into the victory sector. Just as an example, I don't even look at the battle pass blueprints anymore, but I honestly don't look at them anymore. I just don't bother with it. But here's one. Again, not the same, but similar enough. Again, not the same, similar enough though, right? I mean, these are all very... It's basically the same shit, right? I don't know. Here's another one, looks like. No, that's not it. But you get my point, right? It looks all the same, dude. So, like, what is special? What is the victory sector value of this blueprint? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it's not a bad blueprint. It's just like, dude, there's too many... And there's nothing wrong with keeping the thematic design throughout the battle pass, but I do think like the final one should be of something extra value. Like there should be something extra special about it, and I'm just not seeing that. I'm not like noticing what is the extra special in it. It does seem to glow a little bit. I think I don't know, man. It was sort of like hit or miss on the glow on some of the maps that I didn't really notice it properly. I mean, just to make it a victory sector blueprint, if you're going to keep such a similar design, having either some sort of moving animation or tracer death animation, or both. Ideally both, right? So if there's some like animation to this, like maybe it kind of like wiggles a little bit or moves a little bit, that'd been cool. And then add like the tracer death animation. Now I know like, oh, if you want the tracer death animation, you need to get the what's it called, BlackCell nonsense. Those have the tracers, right? Those ones. But this is the victory sector like blueprint, right? It should be on par with BlackCell, or if not better or equal to, right? The BlackCell nonsense. So I didn't have so much a problem with the BlackCell, like when they launched it, because it did feel like it was an additive section to the battle pass. If you wanted to pay extra, you got that extra stuff, right? Whereas now it's starting to feel like maybe they're kind of jipping the like regular battle pass and putting that extra special stuff only in the BlackCell. So looks like, or maybe feels like, quality is being reduced on the premium battle pass just to like sell the BlackCell more so. It's like, oh yeah, the premium battle pass, it doesn't have that great stuff, but the BlackCell stuff, man, that's got the good stuff, right? You want that, don't you? Which just adds even less value to the like battle pass. It's like, man, okay, I'm guessing it's time to stop buying the battle pass in CoD unless you like finish it, guaranteed finish it. But the extra work required to like guarantee yourself to finish it if you're not like big into the game, I think it's getting to that point where it's like, yeah, you're not really missing out on a whole load if you're not buying the battle pass anymore. And that's definitely been evident with the victory sector blueprints in the last couple of battle passes, if not more than that, right? I think the only like battle pass blueprint that I've actually genuinely appreciated in this Modern Warfare 3's life cycle was that MTZ Furnace blueprint. I don't remember which Battle Pass. I think it was the first one. But since then, all the Battle Pass blueprints have been like a bit of a disappointment, right? Not bit, like a lot disappointing, right? Um,
Going dark.
so this is the Gilded Virus operator skin for a soap. So this would be like, I guess, the premium item from the Battle Pass, the big item from your like victory sector. Let's go ahead and do a little preview of it and check it out.
How man ya?
I honestly don't like it. Like, I think the fire flame animation on his head, it's cool, but they did this already, right? With that other operator skin in the previous Battle Pass. So this is like, what is this? Like the good version of the same skin or whatever, right? The soap one, and the other one was like the other faction. I think they played heavily on the nostalgia factor with this particular skin being its soap. But I mean, it's not a bad skin or anything like that. I just personally don't like the visual of it. I mean, he reminds me of the White Walkers from Game of Thrones. And I think a lot of people unanimously thought the White Walkers by the end of Game of Thrones looked like not that great a design. I mean, they were disappointing story-wise, and I think that added to the hate for how pathetic the White Walkers were in Game of Thrones. And this definitely looks similar to that nonsense. But you got a little flame on the head, I guess. So yeah, I think in this particular case, you've got an operator skin that's okay. Maybe some people will like it and see value to it. And you've got a blueprint that really could have been put anywhere else in the blueprint. I mean, in the Battle Pass, but it's in the victory sector, so I guess it's the victory sector blueprint. It's the Battle Passes. I've been talking about it for a while now. The Battle Passes in these games, the FOMO aspect of it has always bugged me, and even more so of late, like the FOMO aspect of how Battle Passes work. Where you have to finish it between the season, otherwise you miss out. And if you paid for it, tough luck, right? If you didn't complete it. I don't like that. And now even more so, the victory sector stuff has just been kind of mediocre as far as blueprints go. I think the skins have been good, operator skins have been good and all that. But even when I'm buying bundles and all, it's usually the blueprints that mean more to me than the operator skins. And it's 100% this year, they've gone heavy on the operator skins, not the blueprints as far as that stuff goes. It's so weird. I'm not going to mention games, but there's a game that I'm playing. And the minute they kind of showcased the Battle Pass, I was like, I'm buying that Battle Pass. I'm grinding it out. Because there's just one item in there that caught my eye. And I'm like, I really like that. I want to get the Battle Pass. I want to grind out for it. And the joke is that particular item wasn't even the final sector item. The final sector item is okay. It's pretty good in that Battle Pass. But that other item is fun and cool. And I was like, yeah, I want that in my collection. I want to use that as the skin for the weapon that I'm using, right? So far, these Battle Passes, I don't even remember what's in what. There's been nothing in the Battle Pass that's been kind of memorable that I saw during the trailers and all. I'm like, man, that's cool. I want that, right? I think the last time a CoD Battle Pass caught my eye via the kind of trailer promotion, I think it was the Spawn stuff. When I saw the Spawn thing was going on, that caught my attention. I was like, man, I want to grind out this Battle Pass, right? I'd definitely say after seeing the MTZ Furnace blueprint, that was worthy. Like if I had seen that in action and known what it was in a trailer, I'd have been excited to grind out to get that. But otherwise, these ones, I'm like, man, I don't really care, man. Like I said, the operative skins have been kind of like whatever, right? I haven't been really utilizing any of the operative skins in this game. I've just been using the same skins, the Milsim skins that I've been using, and I've been kind of happy with those. And the blueprints haven't been anything of like ultra special value that I'm like, man, I really want to grind that out and get that in my collection. It's partially due to like the blueprints just being blueprints in this game, right? Where like I've talked about this, like I've gotten to the point where like I don't even care about the blueprints in this game anymore, because it's like, oh, this is a cool looking blueprint if it is one, but the minute I build it for the way I want to use it, it's not going to be great. Or it might not even be a weapon that I want to use, because there's so many weapons in this game. Getting the right design of the blueprint, the right build of the blueprint, and the right weapon for the player, dude, the odds of it being all in line with what I want are like astronomical, considering how many weapons there are, how many attachments there are, and the potential of visuals being there, right? So it's gotten like to the point where it's like, man, it is very unlikely I'm going to find a blueprint that I like and all. I actually think, and I've been saying this for a while, I actually think they should start considering giving a universal camo as a victory sector reward. That would actually go a long way. Just like, I know like it's every season that's been this year, like on Modern Warfare 3, people have gone to this weekly challenge, seen this, and be like, I want to grind for that. Or I don't, right? It's one or the other. But that's because it's a universal camo. And it's like, when I unlock that, that's going to be something I can use on whatever I want to use it on, weapon-wise, and however I want to build it, right? So, universal camos get people excited. Blueprints, for me, are less so now, especially considering the odds of you getting one that actually fits what you want from it. And operator skins, I think, is like, I think there's a 50-50 split on the operator skins. Some people get excited for it, some people don't. And I don't really, like, I've talked about this, I don't have an issue with the people who actually get excited for operator skins and stuff like that. But I think when you have, like, the odds are, like, 50-50%, you're not really playing into the, like, convincing, like, when you're putting out a battle pass, you want to have something for everybody. So like you have the bulk of everyone excited to grind out that battle pass, right? So like that's what I'm getting at. I think the blueprints have been disappointing. So I just can't imagine the percentile of people excited for the victory sector blueprint being very high. I think the operator skins have been interesting, but just considering first-person shooter, you have lower odds, like lower percentile of people super excited for the skins, right? I think there is a high percentile of people that are, but you could have a much higher percentile of like people interested in grinding out your battle pass and investing in the time and money or whatever that is involved in it. If one, operator skin is interesting, two, you give a universal camo. And three, if you are hell-bent on keeping blueprints, which I don't mind the blueprint being there, it needs to be of victory sector value. Like I said, the MTZ, the furnace blueprint, it didn't have like tracer packs, it didn't have death animations, but it had like a cool like reactive state to it, right? The more you fired, the brighter it got. So that had that like kind of victory sector like cool value to it. Where these like just aren't there. They're just not there. So yeah, I think that's been my experience with the CoD Battle Passes this season. And unfortunately, there's going to be a couple more that I'm probably not going to be super interested in grinding still, because I don't think they're going to do what I'm suggesting. It's fine though. It's fine. Like, I also think, I think I am correct about what I said earlier in the outro, where I think they've been kind of reducing quality in the premium battle pass because they're trying to push extra hard for the sales of the BlackCell stuff. And I think that is been the case, potentially. There has been some of that going on. Because, like, I don't understand it. Like, for the last whatever amount of years we've been playing since 2019, this Battle Pass stuff, right? The final, like, rewards have been always supposed to be something special, something cool, something extra special in comparison to the rest of the Battle Pass, right? Whereas, like I said, the last few Battle Pass blueprints have been kind of like mid, right? It's not been there. Even though the operator skins have been like, you know, that special item, all the items offered should be something special. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my other streams if you haven't already. I do think that in this case, the blueprint build is decent. Just remove the optic and you probably have a lot more fun than I did with it. And maybe kind of cherry pick lobbies that are a little bit more aggressive friendly and for you. And you'll probably enjoy the like build and the like blueprint a bit more than I did. I had fun with it. It's just the optic really drove me nuts in the like couple of the games. Like I was like, dude, man. And it was a player base, right? Enemy players just camping balls. It's like, dude, what is going on here? That's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, the Battle Pass, I think this season, if you're going to skip it. You're not losing out too much.